Cooking with Rita G. Come eat things you remember, things you keep.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Rita G. All right, today we're gonna make a dish that my mom made when I was young that I absolutely love. It's a meatloaf, and then we have a side of rice. It's interesting that it's a Monday because usually this would be the day after a Sunday dinner because we have leftover sauce. So I'm making rice with a little mozzarella, grated cheese with the sauce, and then we're gonna bake it in the oven. And then I'm gonna make a phenomenal, it's like a big meatball, but it's a meatloaf, but we make it just like a meatball. And I think you're really gonna love it, all right? So let's start with the meatloaf because it's just easier that way. What I did was I put 1.5 pounds of meat in there. Now, you can use beef and veal, you can use beef, pork and veal, whatever you want. Today I just used beef, okay? So, take 2 eggs, get in there. Oh, before I even start, actually while I'm doing this, let me just tell you. 2 eggs, okay. I really want to thank everybody for the response for the Snap Dusters are incredible. And I'm so glad you're enjoying that. And thank you for purchasing. There'll be more this week. I know everybody's asking, am I stocking up again? Yes, there'll be more this week. And please give me a minute to get back to everybody. I do try and get back to everybody on social media, but right now I'm a little inundated. But yes, they're coming, and can't wait for you guys to see what the next thing that we're doing. So, okay, so we got 2 eggs in there. Fresh parsley. I need to put some fresh parsley in here. Don't even need the whole thing. You don't want to overdo the parsley, you know what I mean? And then I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder, okay? Don't ask me how much of anything because I don't know. I just go by eye like everybody else in my family. When I asked, how much of this, how much of that, they looked at me like I had 10 heads. So, a little bit of pepper, not too much. I'm not a big pepper fan, but we threw in a little, and we got a little salt here. Again, not crazy, a little bit. My mom didn't use a lot of salt because she had high blood pressure. Now, I'm gonna throw a little bit of milk in, okay? Just as because this is the way my mom made it, and that's how we're gonna make it. I wouldn't necessarily put the milk in because of the lactose, but for those who can deal, you'll put it in. And then, of course, gluten-free breadcrumbs for me, okay? Because I got to eat it. Now, my favorite part, I'm going to use my hands to mix it because that's just how it should be done, okay? So, it's going to take me a minute to get it done. I used to love to watch my mom make this. When she told me she was making it, I was so excited. Now, you gotta understand, when I was a kid, this would be lunch. This wouldn't even be dinner. All kids would come to school with a big peanut butter and jelly, turkey, you know, some chocolate, whatever, not me. I actually went home most of the time, but if I was in school, I came with this and some rice or a little bit of macaroni, whatever was in the fridge from Sunday. So this would be something like a meal during the week. This would not be on a Sunday. Oh my God, the smell of it is just fucking amazing. Quack. It's quacking amazing. Right, Aunt? Mm-hmm. You know Anthony's gonna quack me. So, oh yeah. Saboreed. Love it. So good. I love that everybody's talking about the Snap Dusters and they're saying what they call it in their family, like a moo-moo or just a duster or a house coat or whatever. I don't know. I was told they were different things, but who knows? And what do I know? Anyway, look at that. 2 seconds, right? Doesn't take a lot to make this. So I'm going to put this on the side for a second. And I'm going to pull the tray out that it's going to go on. Now, let me move this over a little bit. Actually, let me wash my hands first because that would be the best thing to do. I hate to have my back to you, but I got to tell you, this dish has been around since my brothers and sisters were kids. They used to love it. So why should you stop making something that's so fucking good, right? That's what I say. Anyway, cleaning the hands. Gotta make sure you clean the hands. All right, now, I'm gonna move a couple of these things to the side because we don't need them anymore. And what we're gonna do is put a little olive oil on the tray here because we don't want it to stick. Even though it's, you know, it's meat and all that, and it's got its own like juices in it and everything, I'm still gonna put a little bit of oil so it doesn't stick. So just drizzle a little bit on here. Up on, go, come on. Okay, nice. Not a lot. So you take a piece of paper towel so I don't have to wash my hands again. And then we're gonna do this. Nice. Zing. All right, love it. Okay, so my family's gonna love me tonight because this is going to them. All right, we take the meat. I talk about I gotta get my hands dirty again. Now, we make it like a football, right? So I'm gonna just mold it. Nice, nice. Mold it into like a football. Now, if you wanted to, I didn't do this, but if you wanted to, you could stick chunks of garlic in there or chunks of mozzarella or even some cheese on top. I got that all in the other dish, so I'm not going to overdo it, okay? Fab! Okay, so just do this for a second so that I could put this in the oven and we can start the yummy dish of the rice. So this goes in the oven, I want to say 350 for about 35 minutes. 350 for about 35 minutes. And then you check it, you see. But you pretty much know, okay? Wash my hands again, right? Put this in here, we clean up as we go. Thank God for my sister, because she helped me today. We have fresh mozzarella. We got logatelli. Okay. We got the sauce that we made yesterday. Let's see, we got the rice. Let me show you that beauty. Okay, cup of rice. Let me just say, cup of rice, 2.5 cups of water. You bring it to a boil, lower it, 15 minutes, it should be done. So, real easy. We're gonna take, first we're gonna do this. Nice. So we're gonna put some of this in first. And this, again, this is to taste. Like, do you like a lot of sauce? Maybe you don't like as much sauce. I like enough just to cover it, but not too much. That's just how I like it. Again, everybody's different, all right? But this is not even, the best part is after it bakes because you got the mozzarella and the cheese in there, right? So, look at this. Scrumptious. Loving it. I can feel my mother now. She was with me this morning because I told her I'm making you a dish. So she's probably like, better you than me that I don't have to cook anymore. I get it. It's a lot. Now this, see this? This again is by eye, so I just do one of these. All right, throw it around. 2, throw it around. Okay, nice. No waste, throw in the extras. Gonna mix this around, okay? Oh my God, the smell of it is unbelievable. And no, you have to be smelling it through the camera. I don't even care. All right, now we can put this over here until we get it in the dish. Last thing that goes in, mutz. Okay, mix it up. Oh, I can't wait. This is gonna be, now, normally I'm dairy free. Not fucking today. I'm eating it, I don't give a shit. Not easy to be dairy-free when you're Italian, gluten-free, your sister's ass, I can't. But you know what? My stomach does feel better. All right, so let's see what we got here. Now, so simple, right? Look, took me what? Nothing. All right, here's the dish. Here's what I'm going to use to put it in, okay? The fucking thing is heavier than me now. All right, there we go. Love it. Look at this. It's starting to melt already. Used to love to watch Mom do this. Because you know what it was? They took simple things and they just made something out of it. This is nothing, right? Leftover sauce. We already had the mozzarella from Sunday. Always had cheese, the cheese in the house, the logatelli. Always had the logatelli in the house. And then we're going to make this even, okay? Now, if you're anything like me, you're going to cook this 350 for about 20 minutes. Once it's like this, I like it crispy on top. Even when they make lasagna, I used to go around the ends and eat all the crispy parts. My mother-in-law makes it perfect. Now that my mom is gone, I count on her to make it for me. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit of sauce on top here. Just a little. Nice, nice. All right. Like a masterpiece. It's like I was, can't draw for shit, stick figures if that. But this to me, masterpiece. All right, now, a little bit of cheese again on top. Who's better than us? No one. And if you're smart, you have Italian music in the background playing. Used to love to play it in the background. My grandmother had great Italian music. All right, now, last thing. Look at the mess I made. Hold on. I gotta clean everything up. I want an elf to come and clean everything. I don't mind cooking. I just want an elf to come. So we're gonna cover it a little bit to cook it. All right? I remember Mom doing this. She'd cover it like this. But then, after 15 minutes, she'd say, all right, take it out. And we would take the cover off, and then we would put it back in a little bit higher, and we would crisp it. Oh, don't forget about it. I didn't crisp the last one I made, and I disappointed myself. Okay, so that'll go in there. They're both cooking. Let's put on a timer for 15 minutes. Where are you? Not my stove, so timer. Start. There it is. Okay. Oh my God, can't wait. All right, so it's a rainy Monday. I mean, it took me 10 minutes to throw this together. Get to the store. Let's do it. This is the grand finale unveiling of the meatloaf here. Look at this. Will you look at this masterpiece that we got here? Can't wait. Okay, so again, we didn't put the mozzarella in here, any of the cheeses, anything like that, because we got them in the other piece that we're gonna show you right now, the masterpiece. Look at this. Here we go. Oh yeah. Cooked a little bit on top. Got it a little bit, see it? But I would even like it a little more burnt. It's just who I am. All right, now, we're gonna have to try it, right? Because I gotta see how good it is, how not so good it is. It fucking better be good. All right, let's try it. Here we go. Who's ready? Whose mouth is watering other than mine? Anthony. I'm gonna take this piece in the middle here. All right, you see this? That's like cooked to perfection, right? It's so moist. It's so friggin' good. Okay, now, let's see here. All right, take a little of this. Fresh mutz. Melted nice. Here we go. Can you see this? I hope so, because fuck you. It's so fucking good. Brought back every memory. I can't. Mama! No. I'm not gonna put them together like this, like an animal. Done. Fucking done. Talk with my mouth full, because that's how good it is. I really want you to try this. We gotta do this for Sunday dinner once. My family's gonna love me tonight because I cooked. Not because of anything else, just because I cooked, because nobody wants to cook, I'm sure. Anyway, thank you. And if you make it, I want to hear from you. I want to hear how it is. But I promise you, you're gonna love it. Ciao, Bella.